He was
I
great
got
his first stint here, but he's old as hell. He old as he old as he feel bad.
what it do, what
Okay.
it do. It's your boy Neil, aka
Uh,
Bandit. And y'all know who
we
I'm
were
with.
having that little Marvin Jones discussion just before the intro went live. I want to say the only thing I feel bad about is that we paid Romeo Aquara to be an injury report person and didn't resign Marvin Jones Jr. then.
Well, I'm gonna let everybody introduce themselves before we get into that. Jeremy, go ahead. Start off, Jeremy.
Yeah, all right. Hey guys, I write for the South Florida Tribune. I have my own YouTube channel, which is called Motor Kneecap Biting with the Motor City Lions. I'm all over the place. You can find me on Twitter at Smoking Jeremy. Just check me out.
Mike, let them know who you is.
What's up, y'all? This is Mike. You can find me on Twitter at onepride_jr.
D, let them know who you is.
What up? It's your boy Day, aka Day Day. You can find me on Twitter at Markham246. Come holla at me any day. Let's go.
My man Sky, let them know who you is, bro.
Oh, what's good, everybody? You already know. Find me at LFR Lions Fan Report Twitter with my boy Andy and Cross. You can find us at fucking Lions Fan Report on any platform streaming podcast, and you can also find us on the PS app, Pro Sports Fan app, at Motown Blitz, our live show. So
What a
come check us
shameless
out.
plug. What a shameless plug.
Hey man, listen, I gotta plug him. You know I gotta plug him, bro. You know I gotta plug him.
Hollywood for real. Y'all know what we here today. We talking about, man. The Lions versus the Panthers, man. A lot of people feel like this is a payback game, man. What y'all feel, man?
I'm relaxing like
Hold on, before I get y'all thoughts, let me get a fan's thoughts. That I seen on the internet. I got a recorded show to y'all because he was tripping.
Watch these Panthers come into here today, and they're like, man, why are you guys so mad? And it's like, oh, Panthers, you don't remember last year? You don't remember on Christmas Eve when you beat us and you ruined Christmas around here, dude? That's all right, Panthers. You took Christmas from Detroit. But now we're going to take this win from you, dude. Yeah. My dad didn't celebrate Christmas till the 28th last year, dude. Canceled everything because the Panthers beat us. We're like, Dad, we're adults, dude. We gotta go back to work. Let's just open presents. He's like, no, dude, I'm not opening presents. It's tainted now. It's tainted by the Panthers. Okay, no problem, dude. We'll just have ourselves a Christmas feast today, dude.
That dude's hilarious.
I ain't gonna lie. I love that motherfucker.
Yeah,
he's
hilarious.
He's literally one of my favorite TikTokers right now, period, because of the way he supports the Detroit Lions, bro. Everything he says is fucking correct. Everything he says is right.
When Stafford went to the Rams, he had his Stafford Rams shirt on. Like, I'm Stafford Rams, dude.
He's fucking, dude, I love that fucking guy. That guy is hilarious.
He's
funny as fuck.
Have you heard his real voice? What we're talking about? Have you go on his TikTok, right? Find videos with his real voice. You got to go back a little bit, but it's a complete switch up. It's funny as fuck. It's funny as fuck. Like he's got the plainest gym voice ever, bro. Swear to God, it's fucking great.
That's my dude. And there's another one that he be running around with his flag every time the Lions win. He running around his front yard.
Oh yeah, bro.
And everything.
Yeah, that guy is fucking great.
Isn't that when his brother grabs the hose and sprays him down because he gets too wild out there and shit like that?
Yeah.
The one day I thought he was gonna run through the fence.
Yo, you gotta reach out to him.
Sure.
You gotta reach out to him, dog.
Yeah. Hey, let's talk about this payback game. You feel me? Carolina kept us out of the playoffs last year, man. They rushed for how many yards, German? Your new nickname is the encyclopedia, bro. You be having all the stats. I'm gonna call you the encyclopedia. Go ahead.
We have been giving up an average of 60.8 yards per game through 4 games this season. We held Behan Robinson to 33 yards. We held Aaron Jones to 22 yards. Those aren't just your average guys you talk about. Behan was said to be the best running back coming out since Bo Jackson, is what somebody said. And what did we do to him? We smacked him down.
Shut him down.
We number 1 for a reason, baby. That's it.
That's right. Hey, you say what you want.
Fucking reason.
It's improved play. Even though all we did was add Jack Campbell, it's improved play by the linebackers overall. Because what was killing us is when they would get past the D-line, our linebackers were straight booty cheeks in the run game.
And our
miss
DBs.
tackles, and our DBs would have to clean it up 20 yards down the field.
Yep.
Yeah, third.
And getting Jerry, don't forget,
Jeremy,
getting Jerry help too, bro. Don't forget, Jeremy, getting Jerry help like a motherfucker in that run game last year because Will Harris out there. We seen Will Harris the first time this season. What did he do?
The
first time he was on the field.
Pre-game presser. Will Harris is our starting nickel back with Branch out.
Be ready for missed tackles, boys.
Yep.
Not just missed tackles, big plays given up.
Oh my God. Speaking of injuries, right? Speaking of injuries, let's go over the injury report, man. You got a lot of players out, Jerry. Let us know who out for Lions this game, please.
Okay. Let's start at the top. Brian Branch is out. Jahmyr Gibbs is out. James Mitchell is out. Amon-Ra St. Brown is out. Levi Onwuzurike and Broderick Martin are the healthy scratches.
What injury is going to be the most impact of this game, would you think, Jerry?
Amon-Ra St. Brown, 100%. That and Brian Branch on defense. Those two are the biggest ones.
Hey, Jeremy, is it weird for me to say that I honestly think Brian Branch is a bigger out for us than Amon-Ra St. Brown?
No, Scott, because I agree. I 100% agree.
And
we have too many weapons on offense right now.
Agreed. And the reason I say that is exactly what you're saying, Dave. We have, like, people will say that we don't have depth at wide receiver, but we have depth at wide receiver. Like like us, we know because we watched every single game play for play and seen how the rotation of our wide receivers and see how it works without these players. Exactly, bro. Like we're gonna be just fine. We got our number 2 wide receiver back this week, and I'm telling you, safeties are gonna have to back up more than they ever have. So underneath Sam Laporta, if you looked at, I know Jeremy you have, but if you guys haven't looked already, the Panthers are a 85-15 zone to press man in coverage, right? So I figure Sam Laporta is going to have a huge day today. He's going to be finding spaces in the zone, and he's just going to eat because that's the way Goff likes to work. So Panthers might run more man today to see what to utilize that top pass defense, but
they don't even have a top pass defense right now, Sky. Well, I believe Horn's out for the. I believe Horn's out for him now too.
But they did well with him last week without him, though. They played fine without him.
Another thing that's gonna help Laporta eat, Sky, is J-Mo gonna be. They got to cover J-Mo. You feel me?
Hey, I do want to give a round of applause for the second game in 39 straight games. We will have our whole starting 5 offensive line out there.
Don't talk about it. Don't talk about it.
And that's what
it's already announced. We have our starting.
I know it is, but I want it to be like back to back.
Big V's out there.
Big V is in.
Yeah, Big V out there.
We're gonna fucking do it. All right. Since we have our fault, let me reiterate. We're gonna go for probably. I'm gonna say close to 200 yards rushing today with our full offensive line.
So the other thing that makes me know that Marvin Jones Jr. may not sniff the field, they did call up Dylan Drummond also.
Good.
Real quick, back to the big injury thing. Scott, you kind of like alluded to it. Amon-Ra being the bigger loss. I think it's a bigger loss this year because when Amon-Ra went down last year, we didn't really have, backup weapons. We were throwing out like Brock Wright, James Mitchell, Trinity Benson, the GOAT, Tom Kennedy. This year we have, we can throw out Josh Reynolds. We can throw out J-Mo. We can throw out somebody else.
We had Josh Reynolds and Khalif Raymond last year too, and they didn't
Yeah,
do nothing without Amon-Ra. So don't say we got different weapons. It's the same weapons we had last year. The problem is when Amon-Ra's not on the field and J-Mo wasn't on the field, plus Shark was out.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
That was the big thing.
That was what it is. Now we got J-Mo back. That's bigger because he's the deep threat that we didn't have when Amon-Ra was out because Shark was hurt at the same time.
But here's my thing with that. Last year, I think is a little bit different, just because I know Josh Reynolds was a part of it last year, but Josh Reynolds has honestly to me has emerged as a wide receiver too. Like he's legit shown to me that he can be a wide receiver too against the best.
Let's give credit to where credit due. It's Antoine Randall working with these guys. He made Khalif Raymond look better. He made Josh Reynolds look better. He's gonna make J-Mo look better. We have to remember, this technically game-wise is his 7th game, and he only played in 3 of the 6 last year with any significant snaps, correct?
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
And to add on to your point, like what is now the Randall L point, before you finish, Jeremy, I honestly think J-Mo and Randall L are basically the same wide receiver, just in different times.
What do you mean by that, Sky?
Randall L back in the day was a fucking burner for the Steelers.
Yeah. But Randall L even said he reminds him more of when Mike Wallace came into the league. Because Mike Wallace was an undersized fast receiver and ran great routes and had to develop his hands. Because remember, he was a drop machine his first couple of years in the league.
Yep.
I think that's an actual accurate pro comp right now for what we're seeing in J-Mo. The ceiling for J-Mo is Deshaun Jackson.
Yep.
In my opinion.
If we even get a resemblance of Deshaun Jackson,
I think the ceiling for J-Mo was Tyreek.
No, he'll never be Tyreek. He's not the technician coming out of college that Tyreek was. Tyreek had routes down when he came in.
And Tyreek has hands, like hands. He's a 50-50 ball guy too. You can like throw the ball up to Tyreek and pray.
Even though he's short, he can jump.
Right. No, I like that Mike Wallace comp. That's a good comp for real. But Deshaun Jackson, I think, is if we get any resemblance of Deshaun Jackson out of J-Mo, holy fuck, bro.
That's great.
Mike, you being quiet today. What you guys
Jeremy.
Like?
Woo.
What's that?
If we got,
I'm just chilling, man.
J-Mo, bro. I mean, Deshaun Jackson, guys. Deshaun Jackson. If we got a microgasm of that motherfucker's career, bro.
Deshaun Jackson was nice. I have higher expectations than that for J-Mo though, but
I mean,
I guess we'll see.
What about Macklin? Like, guy on the other side of Deshaun Jackson when Deshaun Jackson was in his prime.
You said
you can't James Burgess says he was going to crack a Raymond Berry Jr. Just kidding, but I'm not sure how many would get it. Raymond Berry is a Hall of Famer. Come on now, you can't be comparing them to Hall of Famers yet. I hate when somebody sees somebody coming out of college and compares them immediately to a Hall of Famer. I like comparing them to people that we had in the past, like Brian Branch. I said his perfect pro comp for former Lions is a combination of 3 safeties. He hits like Delmas. He has the smarts of Benny Blades and the hands of Glover Quinn.
Yep. My thing is this.
That's good. I like that comp.
I like that a lot.
When you compare players to old players, greats and everything, that do nothing but put pressure on them. I'm that type of dude to be like, listen, I'm not like none of them. I'm like me. So that's all I'm saying. That's crazy.
Now, the only thing I will say is last year, Lions Rumble. Oh my God, my boy.
What up?
But Aiden Hutchinson, his stats last year, there's only 2 other players in NFL history that did that their rookie year. Lawrence Taylor and Richard Dent. That's not a comparison. That's factual.
Speaking of the defense, let's talk about what we need to do to keep dominating this run game. Y'all see our running game being continually dominant like this game? Or do you think
That's the one thing Aaron Glenn hasn't changed is how we're playing the run. Why change it now?
Get off my boy A. Glee. Gee,
I'm still on him for the passing game.
No.
Sorry.
Yeah, thank you. No, we're not. He's not off the fucking hot seat like Jeremy said, bro. He's got to be consistent.
Okay, Sky, but how hot is that? How hot is that seat after these past couple
Man,
weeks?
that seat,
it's cooled down a little bit. It's cooled down.
That seat was never hot. That seat was never hot, y'all. I'm gonna keep on. I'm gonna keep on saying the same. I'm gonna keep on saying the same thing as I do on here in Twitter. Y'all was tripping with that fire AG shit after the second game of the season.
I wanted him fired last year at the end of the season. I was praying he'd take a head coaching job.
Wait, at the end of the season, you wanted him fired after how our defense finished at the end of the season last year?
AG back, bro.
What?
The only reason that defense got better is we got healthy. The scheme didn't change.
Okay, so it got healthy, which gave him more players to run his scheme, which gives him the ability to make the defense better.
We gave up more passing yards. The only thing that got better was the rushing game. We gave up more passing yards and more passing touchdowns in that.
Can't have your cake and eat it. You can't have your cake and eat it too. Sometimes you got to live and die by which defense you can. You got some teams that can defend the pass really well, and then you got some teams that can't defend the run worth the shit. Last year, we were the team who could defend the run, but couldn't defend the pass. Now this year, it seems to be going both ways so far.
To my man AG's defense, look who he had on the field, man. He had a Kuda and Will Harris on the field. Like, come on now. Like, you can't.
Scott, you said we ranked 18th or 20th. Is that what you said?
18th in our
defense. How many times last year did we scream if we just had an average defense, how much better this team would be? And now we have an average defense, and people are like, "Well, it's still not good enough." Like, I don't understand.
It's actually better than average.
But
it's actually better. It's better than average. This is better than what we expected. This is better than what we expected. Like, we need to stop tripping on AG, man.
The same point as Jeremy, though, Mike. You can't sit here and say that. You can't sit here and say, to me and Jeremy's point, you can't sit here and say that the first 2 weeks against better comp, because those are playoff teams, bro. We got to comp our team, the way our defense and the way they coach against playoff teams, not the fucking Falcons, not the fucking dickheads we played last week.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, guy. How many points did Kansas City put up?
20. Without their best weapon.
Nah, I don't want to hear no excuses or caveats. I just want to hear how many points they scored.
20. How many did we score?
21.
It don't matter. That's AG job ain't to score. His job is to stop the other team from scoring.
To flip that point, you're saying
but our offense still did not beat that team.
Yeah, exactly. Like, come on, man. Like,
wait. What was that? What was that comment?
Because of Darius Toney can't catch a ball. Otherwise, Brian Branch wouldn't even have had a pick six. Get it right.
Okay. So now we're gonna nitpick. We're gonna nitpick certain plays now. Okay, how many? Matter of fact, y'all want to get on? No. Hold up. I got a question. Y'all want to get on AG? Can we get on this defense? Y'all know how many interceptions this defense done dropped this year?
I seen 3 from PJ.
Like, y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop with this AG shit, man. He can't go out there and make plays for the players on the field either. Like, all he can do is coach. Okay. All he can do is coach the players. He can't make people when they one-on-one matchups. He can't make these people when they one-on-one matchups on the defensive line, and he cannot make these players catch these passes, because we should be one of the leaders in interceptions in the league. You know how many interceptions this team has dropped?
I agree, but
here's my caveat to that. You say that we should be better than what we are with passing defense, with the improvements made on this roster, talent-wise. The scheme is busted. We shouldn't be giving up more passing yards than we did last year with better players on the damn team.
That's because we be a prevent that zone bullshit in the second quarter and shit.
I'm not talking about that.
What did we give up last year? What did we give up last year in the air compared to what we've given up this year?
Man,
that 262 yards per game last year. We're giving up 278 this year.
Hey, tell them how many we was giving up through rushes, though.
That's the big point right there.
No, I understand that. The rushing defense, other than the Carolina game in that 8-2 run, and both games versus the Packers last year, right? Those were the only big rushing games we had against our defense last year with less on the roster, correct? Because in all three of those games, it was 200 plus yards. And against the Carolina Panthers game, they were heading for the team record in rushing.
They had what, 2-something a half, almost 3 a half, right?
They had 260 at the half.
But listen, you just said the scheme has not changed though. So what's the difference?
So what I'm saying is, no, they're not executing. I'm saying the coaching scheme is busted in the passing game because with better players, they should not be getting more yards.
If you're shutting down the run, they're gonna go on the pass more often than
Exactly. And you know what? Why are we worried? Why are we worried about passing yards when we should be worried about points? I don't get why you and Sky are so hurt about passing yards. It's about points.
It's not.
And you can have 500 passing yards out there, but if you only score 21 points, I'm rocking with that all day.
But Mike, I agree with you. But here's my thing to
it ain't no buts about it. It ain't no buts about it.
There is buts about it to me. There is tons of buts about it because
you don't win the game by who has the most passing yards. You don't win the game by who has the most rushing yards. You win the game by who scores the most. That's all we fucking care about.
I agree with you when it comes to that. But that doesn't mean that I am not concerned with situational football when it comes to our pass rush.
Man,
the first time he was consistent was the Falcons game with diversity in the pass rush. Am I wrong about that?
Oh, do you mean diversity in the pass rush? The players actually going out there and making fucking plays? Like, do you realize? No. And Lee McNeil was non-existent in that Seattle game. Okay, he came out after the Seattle game and has been balling ever since. That's a player making plays. It's other players on that defensive line other than Lee McNeil that's making plays.
I got an answer.
Wait a minute.
As soon as you're
done. Do I know what the answer is? Bugs started playing again.
We already went over that. We already went over the Bugs thing. But all I'm saying is players are making plays.
I got a different.
When you on the field, you got to make plays no matter if Bugs is beside you or not.
True.
Go ahead, Scott.
I agree with that. But my point of the whole thing is if you look from the Kansas City game to the Seattle game, jump to the Falcons game, the diversity and what he was doing on the defensive line, it drastically changed. You went from the Kansas City game to the Seattle game, which were basically all 4-man fucking rushes the same way. There was no diversity in it. It was Hutch on the edge. It was fucking James on the other side, or whoever the fuck was on the other side, and it was a 4-man fucking rush. You go to the Falcons game, you got motherfuckers playing inside. You got Kaminsky playing outside. You got linebackers 4-man rushing. You got 5-man blitz with stunts. I'm not concerned. I agree with you with every point that you've made, Mike, except for the fact that AG's consistency with the fucking pass rush. If he can figure out how to completely be consistent with the diversity that he's been using in the last 2 fucking games for the rest of the season, I won't have a thing to bitch about. I don't care about the pass.
Y'all already bitching about him.
Because it's
y'all already bitching about him. And matter of fact, the only thing that's changed is they getting sacks. Through the first 2 weeks, they were getting pressure.
Because of that.
They're switching up the way they're bringing pressure. I get what that.
I'm not saying. Y'all miss. No, see, this is what you're doing. Over talking. Y'all misconstruing what I'm saying. I'm not saying he hasn't switched up anything. All I'm saying is if you look at those first 2 weeks, they were getting pressure. They just wasn't getting home. They wasn't getting the sacks. They were getting pressures. If you look up the first 2 weeks, Pat Mahomes was pressured on over 40% of his dropbacks. So it's not like they weren't getting any pressure. They just weren't getting the sacks.
No, I understand they're getting pressures. The difference is the blitz rate through the first 2 games was 5.6%. It jumped to 28.2 in the last 2 games. That's the difference. He finally started blitzing. He doesn't like the blitz.
And to go back to my point on the points, like we were dead last year, and then I'm looking at it right now. I wasn't aware we was going to keep on going on the AG hate train. So I'm looking at it right now. We had number 13. We had number 13, bro. We had 13. What is we talking about? We had 13. They giving up 20.8 points. So they giving up 21 points a game, and we sitting over here bitching about AG in the defense. What the fuck is this? What is this? I don't get it.
Because there is concerns.
Concerns when you giving up 21 points a game.
I get the situational worry because if we are in a big spot in the game and our pass defense is susceptible in certain situations, I can get the worry on that.
Man, was y'all worried last week against the Packers on the pass defense, or was y'all worried when they went to being playing safe in the third quarter? Like it wasn't because they couldn't play. It wasn't because
they stopped pressuring.
Well,
we watched the game. They stopped pressuring.
If you watch the game, it was. Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. Just got to my point. If you watch the game, that was both sides of the ball. That's the Dan Campbell thing. He told them, "Hey, chill."
The only time I got worried is when they had Will Harris in the game and he got burnt on that 0-0-0 on the clock play. Like, other than that
shouldn't really happen. So,
yeah, I mean that play was
a smart play. Go ahead, Mike.
Nah, I'm done. That play was a fluke.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was Will Harris, but that could have been anybody coming off the bench straight like that. Bench, boom.
He was ready.
It just seemed like every time.
Nobody was starting. Nobody would be just boom ready like that off the bench like that.
No, I'm not even saying that. Like, I don't even think he was ready for the play to happen. Like, I don't even think
the whole defense wasn't ready.
Yeah,
the whole defense thought the quarter was over.
Yeah, they were.
The quarter was over by rule. That's different than a play clock. The game clock, they're supposed to blow the whistle. The ball's dead. That was dead for 2 seconds. You can count it. Watch the replay. 1001, 1002. Then they let the play run. The defense had already started to stand up to head to the locker room before the ball was hiked.
And here's my last point about AG real quick. I want to make one last point about AG real quick to Mike. And Mike, I don't hate AG. Okay? I don't hate him. I don't dislike him. I like AG. I think he has still tons of room to get better, is my thing. He's a young coach, and I'm not talking about his age. I'm talking about his years in coaching and as a defensive coordinator. He's gotten better. Obviously, from beginning of last year to this year, you've seen it in the back half. Everything has gotten better. Personnel's gotten better too, though.
Thank you.
So
it takes time for that personnel to gel too. People.
He didn't have shit to work with, so I don't know what y'all was expecting.
Last year, that's why was I on his ass last year? Did you ever hear me say anything about AG last year?
I'm strictly talking about all the fire AG after week 2, after 2 games. That's what I'm talking about.
I never said fire him. I said he needs to be on the hot seat. If he continues to struggle with his diversity of pass rush, to me, on the back end, that's a big thing. It's a passing league.
That's the players. If the players ain't getting there though,
when you're only blitzing 4 people.
You can drop up the perfect scheme for us to go rob a bank. If I don't do what you asked me to do in the perfect scheme, then it ain't gonna be successful, bro.
Thank you.
But if you're undermanned in the scheme, what do you want?
And it don't matter. It don't matter if you got some of the greatest corners in the world. If you can't get no pressure on a quarterback or bring him down, and the quarterback's got all day to stand back there, of course they're going to carve you up through the air. Regardless of scheme or anything. Nobody
in the interior of the defense was doing their job.
My man who asked for the link, that's the link. Just join the stream, bro. No problem. I didn't see your comment till a little bit late, but go ahead. Go ahead, y'all. Anything else we got to say about AG and his defense?
No.
Nah, let him cook. Just continue to let him cook. Keep that same energy for the other office, for the other coordinator on the team, though. That's all I'll say.
Oh,
yeah, Ben Johnson's been.
He was shaky as fuck through the first 2 games as well.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that offense. Go ahead. What can Goff and his offense do to keep this up?
Be consistent, just like fucking I talked about with AG. Stop doing all this fucking sprinkled in bullshit that you're doing, and do what you did last year on offense. I don't understand where.
What do you think? What do you think we do today?
I think see, here's my thing though. Like, you're gonna see the same thing we did last week against Green Bay. Like, this is their rushing defense is fucking mid as fuck. Like, look what happened last week. We're gonna run the ball fuck ton with fucking Montgomery. Like, that's what. And if they stack the box, well, good luck. Goff's about to shred you. So
okay.
I just don't see anybody on their team that can cover Laporta, and they run 85% zone. So what?
We got our whole offensive line back. We probably ran to the potty.
This game is of no concern to me whatsoever. I talked about it.
You gotta watch, man. Don't ever overlook it. Don't ever overlook anybody.
Fuck that. We're past those days. This ain't same old Lions days no more, bro. I agree with you any given Sunday, but there is teams that are bad, and then there's teams that are fucking good. Yes, those teams can beat those teams on any given Sunday. But if we were betting like Vegas does, and we were gonna put our money on a fucking team, and you had a gun in your fucking head, and was like, put your money on a team, motherfucker, or you die. What team you doing? You telling the Panthers? I think 95% of the people are going to say the motherfucking Lions. And that's why we say that, because they're a 10-point fucking favorite to Vegas right now.
No, they're down to 9.5 now.
Oh, back down to 9.5? Okay. So whatever. This game should be no problem. This game should be the same thing as the Falcons and the Green Bay game.
You think we should be, well, obviously you're going to say we think we should be more aggressive, but you think we need to just fucking bury them today? You think we just need to bury them?
Exactly. I want like what Mike and what Cross have been saying the last 2 weeks. I want us to go out there and hang a fucking 45 donut on their motherfucking head, bro. In this fucking welcome to the NFL, motherfuckers.
Welcome to the NFL, Bryce.
We're here. Way to ruin our Christmas last year, bitch. That's what I really want. I would love.
I was at that cold ass game.
Be done with it. I know you were. You were bitching the whole time. You were bitching the whole time in spaces.
What'd they hang on us last year? 35? 38? Did they hung some points on us last year.
Yeah, it was crazy. I don't remember what it was, but it was crazy, and them rushing yards was crazy.
Oh yeah, they had Jeremy said earlier, they had 260 at half.
260 at the half, then we gave up 60 in the second half.
We can't allow Bryce to get around on us today. We have to.
So they should come out today on fire. They should come out as this is a revenge game. Like y'all remember when they was picking up them sticks with the team logos on them. I think Aleem was the one that picked up the Carolina logo.
Yeah.
So he should come out on fire.
Yeah, we got to bury these fools today.
Talent-wise, I have no complaints on this team. We have way more depth overall, top to bottom, than we had on that good roster back in 2014 to 15, which is the last time we had any depth similar to this at all.
Why so serious? I don't understand how anyone can have any complaints about this team.
It's complaints.
We're winning, but there's obvious things this team still needs to work on.
And I think it's great that we have things we can gripe about while winning. Think about that. We used to gripe about all this stuff while losing. Now we're winning games. I want the winning to continue.
Yeah, as long as there's W's still putting up on the schedule, I'm okay. But yeah, there's going to be shit I'm going to pick apart.
When we go against some really good teams, especially on the road, if we have the microchasms and hiccups in our games, that's what's going to get us beat by good teams.
And that's where I'm talking about, Jeremy. Everything I say in context of against good opponents in playoff teams. Like we're going to the playoff, boys. Like it or not, chat. I don't know if you guys haven't fucking realized this yet, but we're going to the fucking playoffs this year, okay? Unless something like majorly happens and God blows his fucking knee out, knock on fucking wood, all right? If that doesn't fucking happen, we're going to the fucking playoffs. Welcome to the fucking dance, boys. So act like it.
Rude Boy Gang, you're exactly right. I just want to beat other good teams. But in order to do that, you have to have the complete package.
Pete Carroll has us bent over, no lube.
3 years running or some shit.
We're gonna have to play them in the playoffs more than likely.
No,
see, I don't think they'll be this. I didn't have the same takeaway from that Seahawks game that some of y'all did.
Just like you said earlier, what's the main thing that matters? More points, right?
More points. And Dan Campbell and Detroit spotted them 14 and 21 points, depending on how you look at that game. And they still need overtime.
What you said earlier.
No, it does matter. How they scored them points matters because he spotted them 14 to 21 points. Like you fumbling on the 23-yard line, you spotted them 7. You giving them a pick six, you spot them 7. You going for it on your own 45-yard line, you spot them at least 3 to 7 points there. So that's 17 to 21 points, and they still needed overtime to beat Detroit. So we did not get our ass kicked in that Seattle game. I don't care what y'all want to talk about. Y'all want to talk about the passing yards and all that. No, we spotted them 3 scores, and we lost by 1 score in overtime.
Teams with good tight ends should scare the shit out of you. That's all I got to say.
But yeah, even in the Atlanta game, you could see that they were targeting the tight ends. They didn't necessarily connect, but they target them. So the teams are picking us apart with the tight ends.
Yeah, when they see Anzalone, or not Anzalone, when they see fucking Rodrigo out on the field playing linebacker off fucking ball, like, yeah, they're gonna.
Bro, if I see that one more fucking time, I swear to God.
I swear to God, I swear on
I swear to God,
on my life, every single time Rodriguez is out there in pass coverage, they literally check. I swear they look like he's like, yup, checks to it and literally just runs an out route on every time. Every time he's on the field, I swear it happens. Am I going crazy, bro?
No, you ain't wrong, Scott. You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. I see that all the time. Seriously.
And you know what else they did? When they saw Jack Campbell on the line ready to rush the passer and James Houston in coverage, they switched to throw it at Noah Fant, which is what got him injured.
Right. Yep. I thought he got injured on the kickoff.
No, he got injured on the kickoff.
That was on the next kickoff, right? What I'm saying is the injury happened on that play. He made it worse playing special teams.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay.
Because Noah Fant broke his ankle. Watch him. Watch that play. He got him twisted up and he wrapped his own ankle up. And you could see he came out there wrapped and played. And it was kind of like bringing Branch back last week versus the Packers in a game we had sewed up. It made no sense.
Hell, when Branch went down a second time, man, I was like, there it goes. I thought it was his Achilles. I thought it was done.
Thank God it was a low ankle sprain. That's all
I
I
thought it was his Achilles too, bro. The way it was like non-contact like that, bro.
The first time it went down, yeah, dude. It don't even look like he touched anybody.
Bro, that shit was wild, man.
No, his knee. Watched his ankle buckled. He rolled his ankle.
After I've watched, I've seen it. It's quick. It's very quick. You don't really see it.
You don't. He went to change direction and his ankle rolled a little bit, and he turned, and then he went to stand up and he couldn't, and he fell down. And then it happened again when they brought him in later when he made a play.
That tackle. That was a tackle. He made a Jones in the backfield.
Man, the Bills are such frauds, bro. Oh my gosh. Bills are trash.
Day.
Yeah.
Jacksonville is benefiting by no jet lag. They stayed in London this week because they knew they had another game there.
That's not an excuse.
Yeah, I don't know how fair that is.
That's not an excuse.
That doesn't
seem very fair. They get there like, I want to say they get there like Wednesday or Thursday. Buffalo did. They're there for a few days beforehand.
My boy Why So Serious says, Jeremy, I'm loving the show, brother. Great panel, great delivery. That means you got a good show there, Neil.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Hey, I can't do it.
Hey, yeah, this is dope.
That's good today.
It's a lot of comments today. This is cool.
Man, I couldn't do it without y'all, man. For real, man. That's why I'll be blowing y'all up. Like, I want to do a show. Man. Because when I get y'all in here, man, together, man. I mean, I got the other show. You feel me? They goofy and clown on that one. This is more serious right here. You feel me? And like this panel, man. Like especially Scott and Jeremy and Mike, man. And D, he always hit me up like, Neil, let's do a show. We just do a show. So, what's your contact?
Neil, shout out to remember you said the Bears were going to hang a 40 burger. We were watching that. And what'd they do? Hung a fucking 40 burger, bro.
We cut it off. I couldn't even watch the game no more, man. The Bears won, man. I can't watch this shit.
Hey, I will say one thing. DJ Moore made Emmanuel Forbes looks like he's stealing a paycheck as a rookie.
Yeah.
He's looked. Yeah. Shout out to Day. Shout out to Mike. Shout out to Mike K.
Another gem
by Mike K, dude.
Evan Neal and fucking Emmanuel Forbes.
Tell Mike, tell you remember him fucking saying
I'm
trading Taylor Decker and getting Evan Neal.
I'm on pray for Mike K, man.
Hey, kudos to Taylor Decker. This is his 100th start for the Lions today.
That's what's up.
Shout out to the Decker family.
Hey, he's one of the players.
Know your homie for 10 years, bro. Your child, your fucking husband, your dad. Thank you.
I want to give a shout out for my boy Detroit Dom, because back when we had Eric Ebron, he did a post on Facebook about his new child that was just born, and he says, hopefully you hold on to your child better than you do a football.
Oh, that's tough. That's tough.
Yeah, that was tough and funny though.
He deleted his Facebook. He deleted his Facebook over that comment.
No shot.
That's epic.
Hey, but Decker, one of them players, it's a couple of them on the team that's been here since like the dog days. So it's real fun to see them winning because those players was losing every game, man.
Even Riley Reed coming back.
Wait, Decker, Glasgow,
Ragnar,
Jonah, and Big V are carryovers from the Petrasha era with Hank Fraley, our offensive line coach.
He said the Petrasha era. I love it.
It is the Petrasha era. It's actually the Quinn Trasha era if you want to get it right.
The Quinn Trasha.
Yeah, but shout out to Bob Quinn getting our offensive line though.
I like Quinn Trasha. I like Quinn Trasha. That sounds the best.
They got a good question in the chat, y'all, with the running back. Who y'all think the RB2 gonna be?
I pray to God it's Knight because Reynolds has been straight booty cheeks.
Yeah, I hope it's Knight. I hope it's Knight.
It's gonna be a mix, dude.
I think it's gonna be more Reynolds. I think it's gonna be more Reynolds.
He's gonna get 5, bro.
Ever since Netflix changed that policy where you can't change your passcode anymore, he ain't been doing nothing on the field. So,
right. And Ben Johnson. Yeah, Ben Johnson's from that era. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, but he was like their fucking special teams fucking assistant fucking water boy then. So settle down.
That was the crazy part though, because I didn't even realize. Well, that's probably why I didn't realize he was since that era, because he didn't have like no title like that.
Yeah, because when they showed the list on the website of employees of the Detroit Lions, he wasn't even on there. He was on the bottom when they listed people at the after. Like
after the player personnel is.
Yeah, like he was on the little list after that. Like he
who?
Like in the movie thing, credits with real small letters.
Yeah, like I get he's from that, but is he from that? Like, or was he just like somebody's buddy that was like in the system and he's like, yeah, come get a job, I'll hire you.
I'll get a check real quick.
Yeah, like I know you're from this other place, so I know you know something. Come over here. And that's how that works. That's literally how that works at that level. It's so stupid.
6 minutes, 69 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and the Jags lead 18-7.
I'm watching it.
I got a question for y'all. Who's the players to watch on offense for the Panthers, and who the players to watch on defense?
Dude, nobody.
For the Panthers?
Watch that interior O-line crumble and Bryce Young get a...
Man, watch out for Shark today, bro. Watch out for Shark. I think Shark.
Shark's going to try to do something, but you got to remember, they did draft Palumpa.
What's Shark's not even playing against the same fucking people that he played with last year. He has no clue against these motherfuckers. He knows
it's still his former team.
He knows,
and you know what he said. You know what he said after we went and whooped Jacksonville's ass. You know, it's nice to go back and beat your former team. So watch for him. Watch for Shark to have a game today.
Well, good luck. He's not going to get the win against his former team this week.
I didn't say the win. I didn't say the win. They ain't winning, but I think Shark has a day. Not a day, but you know what I mean? Shark's involved a lot.
So who are you more scared of? Adam Thielen or DJ Shark?
I didn't say I'm scared of DJ Shark. I'm not scared of more Thielen, because Thielen's a better receiver.
Thielen old though.
Yeah, but Thielen, if you look at what Thielen's been doing this year, Thielen's been balling this year. Go look at his numbers. He's been balling.
Thielen is balling. What I'm
saying
is,
if Thielen, hold on. If Thielen gets Sutton on him, I don't really expect a game or to hear from Thielen much. Sutton's been shut down. But if it's Jerry on Shark or Jerry on Thielen, Mosley's back. But I don't think Mosley's going to play a shit.
Wait, you didn't hear? They did the announcement this morning. Mosley is the 2. Will Harris is the nickel. Jerry Jacobs is on the bench.
Man, bro,
No. They ain't switching it up like that.
I bet
this team don't operate like that.
I'll bet you $50 right now.
That's different.
Out of my wallet and show it to you. I know that's what they said.
Unless Dan Campbell lied to us this week because he said the opposite. He said Jerry was still going to be out there. He said he was going to sprinkle Mosley in some and get his legs wet. He didn't say he was going to start him. So hopefully he's not going to just throw him out there to start him.
This morning though.
He said this morning Mosley is the 2, Will Harris is the nickel, Jacobs is coming off the bench. That's what he said this morning.
I don't think that's smart. I don't think that's smart.
Go ahead, details.
Yeah, we'll see.
I don't think that's smart, man. You got to ease Mosley back in there.
He's been practicing.
Yeah, that's a tough.
He's been practicing.
That's different than game. That's different than games, Blue Sky, and you know that. That's different.
He hasn't played it. He hasn't played a game since last year.
And also, how many times have we said we complain about people's not playing in-game snaps getting back?
No, Jerry Jacobs cannot play nickel.
Yeah, Jerry Jacobs was total booty cheeks last year at the nickel. Well, that 2 games that
too much open space for his ass. He's not that fast.
Absolutely.
Bro, but just having Will Harris on the field anywhere, bro.
I know. Will Harris being on the roster is a liability.
Is speaking of, we're talking about the Carolina defense. Is Brian Burns playing today?
Yes, it's I think it's Josh Allen is the one that's got not hurt playing it, if I remember it.
No, I'm talking about for Carolina. Josh Allen plays for the Jags.
Okay.
Yeah, Burns should be playing. I didn't see nobody say he wasn't playing. I saw the Jackson cornerback wasn't playing.
That's the one dude I'm worried about.
Playing. Well,
Brian Burns can wreck a game quick.
Brian Burns plays on Sewell's side.
Who were we talking about the other day? I think it was in a space or something like that. Maybe it was in our fucking podcast. Literally, why are the Panthers so infatuated with Brian Burns, bro? They were offered 2 firsts and a third for that man, and they said no.
I don't know.
You gotta make that.
We so uptight with goddamn Will Harris.
Especially if they don't pay him, that's just dumb. If they're not gonna pay the man, you're right. If they're not gonna pay the man, that's dumb. I don't know.
I don't understand. He's only had 1 double-digit season. Like, I'm confused. Confusion Ray. Wheel. I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't know because they should have jumped on that.
I'm trading. There's only like 4 players on the Lions that if you offer me 2 firsts and a third for, they're not gone. It's Penny, Hutch, Goff, and honestly, Goff might go. It's
for 2 firsts and a third for Goff. Bye Goff. Bye Goff.
Yeah, exactly.
Bye Goff.
He's the only one that would go. He's the only one that would go.
I'd probably ship Amon-Ra for that. Like Amon-Ra, sorry, bro, you're a fucking whatever you are now.
Yeah, I think Sky right. I think the only 2 I wouldn't is Panay and Hutch.
Like you can come on if you want to, bro. No problem.
I don't know. You know what it's like? There's only
Would you ship Gibbs off for 2 firsts?
Many players. There's like a handful of players in the NFL that I wouldn't trade for 2 firsts and a third.
Oh yeah, I'd give you Gibbs for 2 firsts too.
I'll give you multiple players for 2 firsts and a third.
Anybody on that roster besides Hutch and Panay.
Okay. For the Panthers, their inactives are Raheem Blackshear, safety Xavier Woods, so their backup is playing, Dante Jackson and J.C. Horn, Deion Jones, tackle David Sharp. So they're down to backups. They're at backups at right guard, center, left guard, and tackle now.
Well, Seattle, I keep going back to that Seattle game, man. They have backup tackles. And
they only had backup tackles. We're not talking about the whole offensive line, Neil. There's a big difference there.
The 3 to 5 offensive lineman was gone that game. And we ain't get no pressure on them.
No, wait. That's because we weren't stunting. AG was not dialing up blitz packages, which is exactly what we bitched about.
The only thing I've bitched about.
Yeah.
Damn, Buffalo got that TD taken away. Damn, that sucks.
They scored another one, but then they two-point conversion play was ass.
Oh, damn, you're way ahead of me, man.
Little swing pass. Stupid, bro.
What was that shit? They should just kick the extra point.
Hey man, go make this other great
y'all way ahead of me, man. Way ahead.
Man, this is the NFL. This ain't college football. They thought,
saying, bro.
man. Yeah, if y'all saw that USC shit last night, USC is the fakest top 10 team in the college football right now.
How about
USC or USC?
USC, man. They suck, man.
Because I just wanted to say hi. I have to head to the store before the game. Lions. Go Lions.
Yeah, Michigan put up some points against unranked fucking Minnesota. Georgia put up points against a ranked Kentucky team.
2 weeks in a row, finally Michigan covered.
Michigan smacked the shit out of Georgia right now.
And they're going to lose.
You might, bro. Can you at least wait till pickups to get
here, man. Appreciate it.
Bro, you got to catch that and go. You can't see him way behind you, so I'm just seeing it. Damn, you got to catch that and go. He stopped when he caught it.
Yeah.
I didn't even like that play call. And yeah, you're right. That receiver, I mean, once he did that, the play was over.
Well, if he would have caught it inside, he would have had a better chance to score.
Well, it's getting close to the game time, fellas. So always in the start off with your final thoughts. Jeremy, I ain't say your final thought, like your slogan for everything. I'm just saying your final thoughts on what you think about this game. Then I'm gonna let you hit them with the slogan on the way out. So I'm gonna start. All right, go ahead, Jeremy. Final thoughts. What you think was gonna happen in this game, and give us your score prediction.
If everything goes right, the Lions are going to put a massive beat down. The final score should be 38-14.
I say the same thing. That should be a major beatdown. Don't overlook them, but once you get up on them, bury them. And I think 41-10. I've been saying it all week. 41-10.
Scott, what's your final thoughts, bro? What you think goes going to happen in the game?
I agree with the rest of them. There's not really much I can say because they're all right. My prediction will be the same, 34-6. I don't even think they get a fucking touchdown.
Damn. Okay, Scott.
Dude, they're beat the shit up right now, dude. Like it's not just like they got worse and now they're beat up. Like I don't get it. I don't see it. You show me the light. Because I don't see anything.
Mike, what's your final thoughts? What you guys say about the game, Mike?
Man, they couldn't even help us out last week and score against the Vikings, and they had ample opportunity to. So I'm gonna say we blow them out like all the other guys, and hopefully we put up a 40 piece. So I'm gonna go 40. Give them 10 to 14 points.
If we had Amon-Ra playing, guess what? I'd have said it was in the 50s.
I agree. If Gibbs and Rob was out there, we would have put up 50, man.
Yeah.
This game right here hits a little harder for me. I just had my daughter. She was just born. Her mother is a Carolina fan. So for the sake of my daughter, come on, Lions, man. Come on. I had to hear that bullshit last year. I don't
beat them up.
This year. For real. I'm going 42-14. You feel me? We're going to whoop that ass, though. You feel me?
Hey, we got a Panthers fan in the chat. He just told us what the score is going to be, too.
Yeah. I said shout out to him, man. I appreciate you coming to check us out, man. You could have been anywhere else in the world, but you're coming to decide to kick it with us, man. I appreciate it, man. For real.
I've been working with Will Vogel as a podcaster. He's starting to get better so he can get to his own channel started. So I took him under my wing because I do my NFL show on Wednesdays where I invite fans of other teams. And that's Will.
That's Will.
That's Will Vogel.
Will could have came
I know.
on.
You sent the link to him and he didn't ever dropped in.
Will, you already know you're welcome to come on here. We got to chop you off when you start to cut people off, though.
Yeah. But, you know what?
All right.
Forward down the field, boys.
I'm going to let y'all get y'all on our way out. Shout out to everybody. Remind everybody where they can find you at. Let me get this stuff off the screen. Don't start messing up now, Mr. Green. Boom.
We did that, right? We did the final thoughts. Now it's where we show.
Oh, yeah. I'm trying to get off the screen. There we go. D, let them know where they can find you at, bro.
Well, you can find me on Twitter at Markham246. But before we leave, can we all say a prayer for Bryce Young today? He might die today. Our defensive line is going to eat.
See, the way my religion go in, I don't pray for the enemy. You feel me? We just let God let God sort it out when they get there. Mike, Let everybody know where they can find you at, man.
You can find me on Twitter at @1pride_JR.
Jeremy, the human encyclopedia, the stat man. Let them know where they can find you at.
You can find me at Jeez, oh, peace. I can't talk this morning. I drank too much last night. But anyways, kneecap biting with the Motor City Lions. You can find me on my Facebook page, which is the Motor City Kneecap Biters. You can also find me on Twitter at Smokin' Jeremy. And you can find me my writings at the SouthFloridaTribune.com under the Motor City Tribune heading.
Hey.
James said, final thought, keep it simple, win, take it, and move on. I can dig with that.
Perfect.
Yeah, my man. Appreciate you coming, man. I know your schedule will be busy and everything. You feel me?
Sir.
I got basically begged this man to get on here, man. Let them know where you find
I can stop in when I can, boys. Usually I can do this on Sunday mornings, so I'm not at the game and shit like that. That's really what it depends on. So
did you sell your tickets to Cross, Scott?
Yeah, I did. I was sick. I'm sick, bro. I'm sick as fuck. So like that's the other thing too. So
what happened to Cross?
No, he's at the game right now. He's got my tickets. You know,
he's got the Rona. We're all infected.
No, yeah. I mean, I don't think so. I can still taste shit.
I'm just joking.
No,
I'm just joking.
Hey, man, it could be it could be fucking anything nowadays. But no, just catch me on Twitter at XAnthony, at XAnthony on Twitter. That's what that is, at XAnthony, and then Ella, the Lions Fan Report, Twitter, and podcast on that and PSF. So I appreciate y'all for having me, man. For real, thanks a lot.
For sure. Y'all know who I am. Bandit. Let's just go in here and let's take this win. Hold on. We got one more comment before we get off here. I don't want.
Uh-oh. Makes my prediction true. I said Buffalo's going to suffer the travel hangover of jet lag and lose this game to Jacksonville. Did I not say that, Neil, Wednesday?
Yes, you did. You did.
Yeah, that's not fair, though. So I go ahead. Never mind. You're good.
No. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I just think that's totally unfair, man. Like, how do you back-to-back a team in fucking London and then have another team come over? Even if it is 4 or 5 days, it really doesn't matter, bro. Like, that's just a weird transition for anybody right there. So, like,
it sets up something I've thought all along.
Yeah, they're setting up to move.
They're setting Jacksonville up to be the team that goes to London. That's why they're doing them 2 games back to back while they have their stadium in transition.
I mean, it makes sense for their
by 2030. By 2030, the Jacksonville Jaguars will be the London Jaguars. Watch.
And when you think about it, that is their team because I mean they went over there to London the most out of all the NFL teams.
I think they go over there every year.
Their owner from Khan? What country is he from?
Ooh, Etienne, 36-yard touchdown.
Jeremy,
I don't know where he's from.
You know this probably. Where's Khan from? The Jacksonville owner.
Oh, he's from London.
Oh, there you go.
He's from Detroit.
Shaka Khan.
Yep, there you go. There it is. So that makes total sense.
He owns
that.
Mike,
he owns the hotel change.
Yeah, I put Etienne. He's always in for me.
There we go.
Yeah, I got Etienne in.
Me too.
I got one league. I got Etienne. I got Montgomery. I have Kamara.
Fucking Dingleberry too. Allen. So he's doing well.
Man, I lost Gibbs and Amon-Ra on 2 teams this week.
One of my leagues, I got Travis Etienne. I got Kamara. I got Bijan, and I got Montgomery on the team.
I don't play fantasy football. I play Madden. I'm just saying.
Man, I had to give up that Madden shit after like 2 weeks, man.
Oh, that Madden this year is horrible.
Etienne, I love you. 36 points in fantasy this week.
He's got 36 right now? Yum.
Yeah. The guy
Madden is so dog shit.
I love it. The guy
I'm playing has DJ Moore.
He has Steve Davis and Josh Allen. My one guy has as much points as they do.
I got Lawrence going in one game too.
Josh Allen had a decent game. I guess he got like 20 points, but I should have started Justin Fields.
Oh, I didn't take Fields because I never expected to see him break 3. I almost grabbed Stroud instead of Goff. Let's put it that way. Because that was a big debate with me because it was the 8th round.
Oh, you drafted him. I picked up Stroud in a couple of my leagues. I don't know why he was on the waiver
I
thing.
tried to.
Oh,
I tried to.
they-
Somebody
Because
fucking
they got the
smashed him from
narrative
me.
that he Ohio State quarterback and he gonna fail like every other Ohio State quarterback is. So a lot of people
How the
don't
hell?
I gotta start today. I've got to start
I'm gonna stream
Jordan
replay
Love,
anytime.
Brock Purdy, and Trevor Lawrence and Jared Goff today. Those are my 4
Yeah,
starting quarterbacks going into today.
I had to change some of my starting quarterbacks. I didn't realize that my starter and my backups had a bye week this week. Both of
But
them.
with having
Yeah.
Rao, I had to put Josh Reynolds in because I had to have somebody, and he was on my bench.
I grabbed Khalif. I picked up Khalif, so hopefully he have a big game.
I threw Zay Flowers in there for Amon-Ra.
I just play.
And-
I put start, grab the controller and play. I don't switch nobody unless somebody get injured on man. I don't say no play. But yeah, man, it's the only thing. Oh my god! Wow.
That being
This is
said,
crazy.
are you ready to hear that closing
Go
final
ahead.
phrase?
Go ahead, bro.
Try every day to be a better person than you were the day before. It's the only way to make the world a better place. It starts within here. Go Lions, one pride, forward down the field.
Oh my gosh.